Welcome back, race fans, to the Tunnel Turn, where things can get hairy.
But that's the way we like them.
You know it. I'm Phil with the new and improved do. Looks good, right?
It's so fuzzy.
Anyway, I'm Phil. This is Christina. Always beautiful, Christina.
No, we don't talk about it. Hey, this is vacay, Christina. No face, just fun.
Yep, we're on vacay, but we're still having a good time. How about that All-Star race?
You know, I was on Twitter with the rest of y'all, and we were all talking about how epic it was going to be, how great the cars, the lights, the tempers, the open. When we first got into it in the open, they were just high energy. I mean, Ricky Reckhouse was already trying to cause wrecks 4 laps in.
Yeah, the urgency right off the bat. You could see the urgency. McDowell wasn't dealing with anybody pushing him around. Bubba Wallace gave him a push. McDowell said, nope. You're out of here. He just straight up turned him.
Gone, buddy.
Straight up turned him. But then we got to the All-Star race, and it's just so disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, we were waiting for the lights. That was underwhelming. I mean, there's so much more things they could. I mean, I understand that the cars are low, but there's so much more things they could have done with that lights, because I've seen a lot lower cars with a lot more light shows on them.
At least have the lights match the paint job, match the sponsor, because you had Denny Hamlin, a car that's white and purple with red under the car. Like, that made a lot of sense.
Hey, maybe he was burning rubber.
Right, and you had Joey Logano, yellow and red, with blue under the car.
I mean, like I said, there was a little underwhelming. The whole race, it seemed like once we got to the All-Star race itself, it was all a little underwhelming.
Right, the lights we could have dealt with, the numbers we could have dealt with.
But where was the racing?
Right. I mean, the first stage was okay. Ryan Blaney,
Man.
He took off and he was up there. Chase Elliott was coming, so it was like, all right, Chase is coming. The second stage, Chase had a little bit of issues, a little 3 wide there with Keselowski and Hart, But then once he got through it, and Chase Elliott got out to the front in the second stage, and
checked out.
And then that was the race. That was the race. Once Chase Elliott got out front, that was it.
That was it. That was how they wrote the checks. $1 million to my NASCAR boyfriend. Where's my cut, baby?
I'm happy that Chase Elliott won. Don't get me wrong. I love that guy.
And I do like the idea of, the fact that, the All-Star race was at a different venue for once, other than just Charlotte.
Right.
And by the way, fun fact, did you know that the only other time that the All-Star race wasn't at Charlotte, another Elliot won the race. Good old Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
Yep, Bill Elliott. Hey, overall, even though it was at Bristol, with nothing for the money, it was just disappointing. I mean, maybe they shouldn't have made the stages where it didn't mean anything to win the stages, so there was no urgency. It seemed like once the fast car went out in front, and if you were 5th or back and you didn't have the car to compete, it's like, all right, let's just cruise around.
Yeah, let's just follow them.
Right, there's no point in wrecking this car. I can't even keep up with them.
That's ridiculous. There should be racing from checkers from when the green flag drops to the checkers drop. There should be racing.
Right.
Period. That's what we tuned in to see. That's what we want to see.
Right. Maybe a random inversion or something. That way, there's always urgency to get somewhere. There's always a strategy going on. But there was no mandatory pit stops. There was no urgency. It seemed like
even the cone rule didn't seem like as excited.
It was interesting as far as to see who was lining up where, but that's not the race.
Right, that really didn't make any difference in the end or the outcome at the end.
Yeah, because there was no cautions because guys were like, okay, I can't keep up, so I'm done.
But anyways, the fun's over. $1 million is out. $1 million. So the All-Star race is over. That's said and done. The check is wrote. It's over and done, over and out. But you know what today is. Today is race day. And race day around the tunnel turn means one thing. Race day means power rankings.
Yes, it is the power rankings. Once again, I know we didn't do it for the All-Star race, but that's just an exhibition race. Last week we did it at Kansas, and,
You're pretty close.
yeah.
My guy was up there fighting. I had Harvick for the win. He was up there fighting. Came up a little short, but you know what? It's a new week, and it's new power rankings.
Yep, so I guess it's time to get right down to it. Your top 10, my top 10.
That's right. In
You
case
can
you're
give
new,
us your top 10.
that's right. In case you're new to this, we never share our top 10 with each other. We always share it with you guys when we first read it together here on the show.
Yep, figure it makes things more fun that way, right?
Sometimes.
All right, so shall we go ladies first?
Ladies first, huh? You would be shocked right off the bat.
Yeah, let's go. Lay it on me.
Well, you know what? Before this guy was out for a week, I could feel him starting to get a little hungry because it's getting towards the end of the race or end of the year. The boxes are starting to check off. You're running out of time. I think I'm going to put Jimmie Johnson in my top 10 this week and put him at number 10. Here's why. I know he's taking a week off, and I think it's only making him hungrier. He knows the end is coming. He's running out of time to win these races, and he wants to win. Not to mention, he wants to go out on top, so he wants to be in this playoffs. He was at the mix in Kentucky and came up a little short. I think this weekend something's woken him with being off last week. He wants to win. I think this is the week for him.
Yeah, no doubt. He said after Indianapolis that he missed that race. He said it made him hungry to want to get back in the car. It got his competitive juices flowing a little bit better. Hey, who knows? I mean, I know he still does want that last win.
Yes, he does. And everybody responds to, adversity, I guess. I mean, I know it's not really adversity, but everybody responds to things in different ways. He was stumbling a little bit, and it's not how you stumble, it's how you get up. And he wants to get up and show that he's still got what he's got and go out on top.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Unfortunately, I don't have Jimmie Johnson in my top 10. I'm waiting to see him perform. I mean, I know he was looking good at Kentucky.
Yeah, but he's got a really good record here. And I think he's a veteran, and that experience could show.
Well, it's time for my number 10. And this rookie, he made a big move winning last week. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to throw him into my power rankings number 10 because he deserved it. He made an awesome move, Cole Custer. I'm sorry, he just did really good. And he has been doing better. He finished in the top 10 at Indianapolis. He's been coming around. He's been learning quick. He's definitely in good equipment with Stewart Haas.
Oh, yeah, you can't fight that fight. I didn't put him in my top 10 because, as much as I want to say that don't take away from the fact that was an awesome four-way move. He was where he needed to be to win the race. He took advantage of that point to win that race, and I'm not going to take that away from him. But I don't know if that's a fluke for him. I know he's been doing better, but he's still a rookie, and rookies can go up and down, and I just don't know if I can put my stock in the fact that he's going to be there this week.
I wouldn't call it a fluke, though, because it wasn't a rain delay win. It wasn't a pit stop fuel strategy type of win. He just outdrove those guys. He came from 6th. Yeah, he got a little help from DiBenedetto. But, man, he just ran right around them on the outside, and he just did a great job driving that car. So I put him in there just for that.
Hey, we'll see.
All right. Number 9. Candyman, Kyle Busch.
The Candyman riding the can, huh?
Yep, the Candyman, he's got to stay. I mean, I sound like a broken record, but where's his wins? How does he not have a single win or a stage win?
I mean, could practice really be affecting him that bad? I mean, all the real racers, to me, no matter what car you put him in, they're going to win in. So what is going on with Kyle Busch?
I don't know. I don't know if they're just missing the setup or not. I know he hasn't lost his driving ability.
No,
just can't. I think he just can't get the car dialed in like they need to, and he's just, it's just really hurting him.
I'll go ahead and tell you, I do have him as my number 9 as well. For a lot of the same reasons, it's been an up and down year for the Candyman. Any other person or driver who had the same record, we'd be touting how great they're doing this year. But with Kyle Busch comes a little differently from what we're used to, from what he's taught us, the kind of driver he is. We expect a little bit more out of him. So to see him not winning is really perplexing. But I think this could be a good. I think this is a redemption week. I think everybody's shaking off the All-Star race. We know the home stretch is coming. I think this is going to be a redemption race for a lot of drivers, and I think Kyle Busch is one of them.
And he was looking good in the All-Star race. I know it's Bristol, and it's nothing like Texas, but he did show speed in the All-Star race, which is, it's a good sign.
It definitely is a good sign, and it's a good week, and I think he'll be up there.
All right, so give me number 8. What do you got?
Well, number 8, I'm taking a little gamble here, and I'm putting another young face in there. I'm putting Erik Jones. Here's why. I know he's been doing good over the last few weeks. I'm not gonna say he's doing great, but he has been doing good. I think he's got an average finish, I think, of 6th.
Yeah.
Over the last few weeks.
Some of his luck hasn't been too hot with his finishes, but he has been.
But
fast.
he has been up there. You can't blame him for all his finishes. I mean, look at Dega. He was right there. And because Ryan Blaney decided to use his car to, like a hockey puck or his hockey stick and knock him out of the way, you can't take that away from the fact that his car was there. I mean, in 7 races at this track, he holds a series best 9.4 average finish with 5 straight top 10s. So I don't think you should count this kid out at Texas today.
Yeah, he's not bad at all. I was going between him and Cole Custer at number 10. And I took Cole Custer because Erik Jones, while he has been running good, he hasn't got it done and finished the race. Cole Custer got it done and finished the race.
Like I said, I'm sticking to it. You can hear this theme through all my drivers. I think this is a redemption race. Everybody's gotten to the point where the All-Star race, we're hitting the home stretch. Everybody's making sure they're getting all their ducks in a row and all their wins and all their stage points. So I think you're going to see a lot of drivers up there you haven't been seeing up there getting their stuff together.
Yeah, not many races left, and there's some double headers and other craziness coming. It's going to be a good one. All right, so my number 8, we'll just keep right on rolling. I have Martin Truex Jr. at number 8. Man, he's always good here. He's always good at these cookie-cutter tracks. He's going to be, we're going to see that number 19 car, no doubt about it.
I don't have him on my list, and here's why. I went back and forth with him a lot. And, the same thing you said yourself, bad luck, bad luck, bad luck. And redemption race. If there was an 11th spot in my top 10, he probably would have got it. But like I said, everybody that I have going down, I know there's a theme. I think this is the redemption race. Everybody's going to be up there. And Martin Truex could be up there. I could be wrong. This is his type of track. But history doesn't show, as of late, that Martin Truex can be up there. I mean, even in Bristol last week, he didn't do good. But you can't really go by Bristol because he's never good at Bristol.
Yeah, Bristol's not his
place. It's a roll of the dice, I think, either way.
Right. Well, all right. Well, that's my number 8, Martin Truex Jr. I don't see how you can't have him in your top 10. That's just me. Maybe there's some of you. You tell us what you think. We're just going to keep right on rolling. Number 7, I got Brad Keselowski at number 7. Because, I mean, why? But you may ask, why is he so low? I mean, where has he been? I mean, he's got 12 top 10s. But how does he only have just a few top 5s? He's only got, what is it, only 6 or 7 top 5s? It's not up to the same number as everybody else is at, but he's still good. He's still there all the time. I don't see how Brad Keselowski is not going to be up there. I got him top 10. I got him number 7.
I may have forgot to add him back. Would you believe I forgot to add him back into my list? Oh well. Moving on.
All right, number 7. What do you got?
Moving on. I got Matt DiBenedetto at number 7. I think the 21 car is getting stronger every week. You can sit there and say to me, ooh, all you want. Don't just go by the All-Star race. That Wood Brother car is getting better and better every week. Not all his finishes may show it, but that car is getting stronger. You can tell by the way he's racing on the track. He's got a hungry driver in that car. I think he'll be up there and surprise you this week.
Yeah, I wanted to put Matt DiBenedetto on my top 10. He just didn't quite get there yet. He'll be, if he keeps it up, he'll be in there next week. I mean, I love Matty DB. And then the Wood Brothers car, of course, it's always nice to see that classic-looking number 21 car up there in the front. And look where he's at in points. He broke into the top 12 in points now, so he's in the best draw, and he's doing a great job.
Exactly. I'm on vacation. I'm rolling the dice this week. I'm gambling a little bit, redemption and gambling. Drinking, having fun. Texas, yeehaw! I'm telling you, don't count him out. Don't count him out.
All right, number 6. What do you got?
Number 6, I've got the Kurt Busch, the number 1 car, the monster car. I don't think you should ever count out Kurt Busch. He is Mr. Consistency when it comes to Texas. He has 6 straight top 10s at this track. And obviously history repeats itself. He'll be up there again.
Yeah, I can't argue with Kurt Busch. I know I didn't include him. He hasn't been in my top 10.
How could you not include Kurt Busch?
Well, I'll trade a Keselowski for a Kurt Busch, I guess.
Or Morton Truex.
Yeah. We're definitely not the same. Well, we got Kyle Busch number 9 so far, but I have Eric Almirola at number 6. He's just been solid. He's got 6 straight top 10s also, and he's just getting better and better. He's also in that Stewart-Haas equipment that's really, really getting good. And, man, he's all about bacon. So, you can't go wrong with bacon.
Nah, they can go wrong with bacon. I got him a little higher to be continued.
Although Ryan Newman, he was selling bacon because he was in Oscar Mayer, but let's be real, Smithfield has better bacon than Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer, he should just be
Oscar Mayer stick to bolognas.
And the hot dogs. You got a good song with that.
Well, anyways, moving on.
All right, we'll keep moving on. And we've reached that time. It is time to do our top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, these are the guys. One of these guys are going to be winning this race, I think.
I think so, too.
But I thought that last week, and then Cole Custer wins, so who really knows,
Yeah, you never know who's going to be up there. But if paper serves right and all stats serve right, these guys should be up there.
Right. Number 5 is Joey Logano. He gets back into the top 5. Looks like he was starting to show a little bit of speed again last week, which is good to see. And he's still 3rd in playoff points. So he's still right there looking to do some damage.
Definitely. I will never take away from Joey Logano. I liked the interview. I was watching him do a Q&A right before the All-Star race yesterday. And somebody asked him, how aggressive are you going to be to win the race? And he said, you know what? I'm going to be aggressive as I need to be because he wants to win those races. So never count out Joey Logano at any race, especially this one. He's good at this track too, especially these type of tracks.
Yeah, and especially since the position he's in right now in points it's win or nothing. That's the only thing that they're after is playoff points. So either by winning the race or winning the stage, that's all he's looking to do is win.
I do have him a little higher than I thought I did. Damn. He's not on there either. I am really on vacay. I forgot him too.
You're forgetting about the Penske boys. I bet you got your boyfriend on there, though.
You know I got my boyfriend on there. I got both my boyfriends on there.
All right, so what do you got at number 5 then, baby?
Well, number 5, I got Denny Hamlin.
Ooh,
Denny. 2 bad races so far, right? He finished out of the top 10. That's 2 bad races for Denny Hamlin. So come on. I still feel like, this is his championship to lose this year because between him and Harvick, they've both been the class of the field all year. So I don't think you can count Denny Hamlin out of winning this race.
Overall, other guys have shined, but they've been the 2 that have been the most consistent as the year has gone on. They both have 4 wins. The next guys are Logano and Keselowski with only 2 wins. So they're definitely getting it done, especially in playoff points.
No kidding. I found it so hard. I guess, I don't know if it's just because I'm on vacay and I'm so relaxed, or it's just, we're so far in and we're getting so close to the end. It's just so much harder to pick a top 10 as we go on.
Yeah. I honestly think that's still just too low because of how good and consistent he's been. I have him at number 3. You know, I mean, 4 wins, 9 top 5s, and 10 top 10s. I mean,
Like I said, I don't think you can't count him out from winning this race. And I think top 5, whether it's low or high, 1 spot, 2 spots, you're really talking semantics. It's all just about who's going to win. And he'll be up there.
Yeah, there's no doubt he's going to be up there.
I mean, come on.
He'll be top 5, 100%.
If not fighting for the win.
I got him at 3rd. All right, so there's my 3. What do you got at 4? We'll do our 4s.
Well, 4 is my NASCAR second boyfriend, Ryan Blaney. Oh, I love all these young guys. Whew. I love these young men. The second generation drivers. You know I love them. One of the most consistently fast drivers all year. He's led 40 or more laps in the last three of the last 6 races here, with a runner-up in 2018. This kid's been bad fast. He's not afraid to get in there. He's obviously not afraid to knock people out to win. Guaranteed, he'll be up there.
Well, you sold me because I have him at number 4.
Well,
because you sold me, and like you say, he's been good and consistent. That's just what I have written down. He's just going to be coming for the W too, because that's all that matters right now to him. Just like Joey Logano, he's already locked in. So the only thing he can do is just get more playoff points.
Right,
Second place doesn't matter. He's going to be coming for that W.
That's right. He wants that W.
And he's been awful good at these cookie cutters lately. He's
up
there every time. He was in the mix of that craziness last week.
The Penske boys will be pushing each other. They always are.
Yep. All right. So, well, you already know mine 3. So what do you got at 3?
Well, 3. Let's make it a threesome. At number 3 is my other boyfriend, Chase Elliott. Here's why. Obviously, I almost forgot he was here because he's kind of disappeared and been quiet the last few weeks and dominated the All-Star race. But he's got 5 top 10s in 8 races at this track. He's obviously had bad, fast cars all year. You know he'll get in the mix. You know he's not afraid to bump and bang, just like Ryan Blaney. You know, they're best friends. They probably grew up bumping and banging, and let's not get into that. But anyway, I think he'll be there, top 3, ready to go, ready to win the race when it's time to win the show.
Yeah, especially here at Texas, which is very similar to Charlotte. And we know what he did at Charlotte. He finished 2nd, and then he finished 1st.
He said, "You're number 1."
Well, no, he would have. That's right, because Kyle Busch made sure that he didn't win that one. But you know, I mean,
but that's history. Let's move on.
Yeah. Let's move on. Just know that Chase is going to be up there. He's not my number 2.
Well, my number 2. I said I had him a little higher than you, and I did. My number 2 is Erik Almirola.
Ooh, man, Erik Almirola.
That's right, baby. I'm
2?
giving all my eggs to Erik Almirola's basket. Here's why. I know he hasn't got much here going on here. He's only got 4 top 10s. And 18 tries here, but 3 of them were in the last 3 times here, and one of those 4 was a runner-up finish. I'm telling you, he's been hot lately. He's been up there. He's been messing with the big boys. He's got the SHR power behind him, Stuart Haas, baby. He's going to get up there today, and I bet you he could win. Put another Stuart Haas car in the winner's circle while that other one stays back there and does nothing.
Man, that's awful high. You got a lot of faith in Erik Almirola. Or last week you didn't want to get him in the top 5, and now you're putting him in number 2?
Hey, I had him in my top 10, thank you very much.
Yeah, but not in the top 5.
How many winners have you picked?
Don't be a big loser.
Okay, then.
All right, well, I guess let's get right down to number 1. And it seems like since neither one of us have said it up to this point, we both have the same number 1. How can it not be? Let's say it together. Kevin Harvick. I mean, it's got to be Kevin Harvick number 1.
It has to be.
How could he not be number 1 right now? The dude, even when he struggled last week and he was sitting running in the 20s, he still found a way to be up there in contention, in position to win. And if it wasn't for Truex getting that little nudge on him going down the backstretch, he probably would have took off, and that would have been the race.
Oh yeah, I mean, same thing. He's probably on paper got the best shot to win this race, any race. He's been up there every week. He's a championship, winner before. He knows how to get it done. I think he could do it again. And we obviously said he's a class in the field with Denny, him and Denny, the only ones who've been consistently up there every week, knowing they could win. There's no reason this guy shouldn't win.
Right. And
Sunday.
How many times has he won here? 3?
Yeah, I think it was 3.
I mean, he knows his way around this track. He knows his way around this style of track.
Oh yeah.
If you don't see him up there, whether he's in his Busch car or in his pizza car, whichever car he's in, he's always mixing it up.
I'd be shocked.
Yeah, it would be a surprise if he's not up there.
So I guess that just leaves our winner picks.
Yeah, that's our top 10. So who's your winner? Who do you got?
Winner, chicken dinner. Here's my surprise for you, baby.
Give it to me.
I was thinking and vibing, and it just came to me. I think there's going to be a surprise today. I'm just thinking it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be an SHR car. And I think it's going to be Erik Almirola.
Erik Almirola. You are taking Erik Almirola.
That's right. He's on the pole here today. He's runner-up here. He's been coming on strong lately. I think this is going to be his breakthrough race. I think he's going to win. And I think he's going to take it home.
Man, that is a bold choice. Bold is good bacon, I guess.
Hey, vote for bacon, baby.
I think it's a little late to vote now, though.
Well, cheer for bacon, baby.
Yeah, there you go. My winner pick is going to be your boyfriend. But which one?
Chase.
It's Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It is absolutely Chase Elliott. Just because it's most similar to Charlotte, and he dominated there. And he's just looking ready for that comeback. He's coming off of the high from winning at the All-Star race on Wednesday, dominating the All-Star.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about stinking up the show. That's where the term stinking up the show comes from. A guy takes off so far ahead, the show stinks.
Yep, sounds good to me. I could live with Chase one.
Yeah.
I'll be screwed. No, Chase!
But yeah, Chase Elliott is my pick to win. He's due to win again and put the field on notice again, be the bounty hunter again.
Oh, yeah. So I think that quite puts a stamp on it. Now I want to get back to vacay. Since we got this video done, we're going back to vacay.
Yep. You got our winners. Tell us what you think. Give us your top 10. We'd love to talk to you. We really would.
That's right. Like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends. If you like it, you always keep coming back. We're always going to have more. We're going to be back home probably on Sunday, so we'll be home to watch the race. We'll be home for another race. One more race we'll be home for.
Yep.
Back in our home studio. Next time we see you.
Yep. Next time you see us, we will have our normal setup back. We will be back to normal, ready to go. Keep on rolling through the tunnel turn.
Cocked, rocked, and ready to rock.
So until next time, have a good day.
Bye.